books, you see people selling bananas, bread, their vehicles.
برای همونجا هستی شیطان. برق رفت. ممنونم. معلومم؟
آره بابا.
بلازه باسا. با تشکر از پزشکیان. خوشگل شدم.
Very interesting. So we'll explore.
See you soon.
Yeah, thank you.
خوش برخورد.
Wow, first very cute interaction, and I think that he talked to me first. It's rare because most people talk to
زیبایی
Danish.
کشور به مردمشه.
دقیقاً.
یعنی دنیایی هم کشورت خوشگل باشه مردمت خوب نباشه به درد نمیخوره. مثلا توریست میره میبینه حال نمیکنه.
دیگه هیچ وقتم تو اون کشور نمیریم
آره
مسافرت هم نمیره دیگه.
درود و عرض ادب دوستان عزیز، هومی پیکو هستم، خیلی سنگین و مؤدب با نام خدا در کنار کلاهزرد زیبا برگشتیم با ویدیوی جذاب طبق معمول همیشه.
سلام چطورین بچه‌ها؟ خیلی خوش اومدین. مرسی که ما رو حمایت میکنین. مرسی که ما رو انتخاب کردین برای دیدن تماشا. دست شما در نکنه، دمتون گرم. بزن بریم
پیک بعدی و سنگین تدریس. بریم. یکی از بچهای خارجی سفر داشته به افغانستان و صحبتایی میکنه از سفر و تجربیاتی که به عنوان یک شخصی که چیزی نمیدونسته رفته. بریم که چه صحبتایی داره.
I went to Afghanistan under Taliban rule, and today I want to take you with me to the capital of, how some people say, the most dangerous country in the world, to Kabul. And I had so many questions inside my
به
head.
کابلی سفر کردم که تحت حکومت طالبان بود و بعضی از افراد میگن افغانستان خطرناکترین کشور دنیاست. بریم ببینیم که چه جوریه.
It's gonna be safe to walk on the street, and how I'm gonna be treated as a non-Muslim woman, I have no idea, but we will find out. And with that, let's go to Afghanistan.
چه خوشگله اینجا. هتلشه؟
Super cool, fancy elevator. Like really.
هتل آره.
Very excited to see what is Kabul, because so far we saw only Mazar-e-Sharif and we saw some villages, and villages are just crazy, like 1,000 years ago kind of life, but here I think it's different.
اگه رفتم مزار-شریف انگار 100 سال پیش بوده. براش چی میگیم، توی مثلا میری ژاپن رو میبینی آسمون خراشای بلند و پیشرفته و اینا. من رفتم اونجا انگار مثلا 100 سال پیش بوده، همه چی ابتداییه. ولی کابل جور دیگه ای. حالا داره میره ببینیم.
And so far, one of the first thing that I noticed here in Kabul, that women and people in general dress more interesting, and there is more beggars on the street. Yeah. So they approach you, but they are not like too annoying. Maybe this one will be, but yeah, it is what it is. Big city, some poverty. And yeah, what I wanted to say is that women dress more different. Like they have their own style.
دیگه نمیگم چون ممکنه حوصله سربر بشه، ولی میگه که چیزی که به نظر میاد جذابه لباس و پوشش مردمه که متفاوته. یه کمی هم توی کابل فقر میگه هست. آره اینا رو گفت.
Even in like this restrictions that they have, even with so much limits, they manage to be much limits.
به نظر خودشه. آره.
They manage
خیلی بزرگه.
to be, yeah, they manage to be very stylish in their own way, like different colors, different jewelries, shoes also. So yeah, it's impressed me in Kabul. Travelers,
yeah. Why did you come to Afghanistan?
Interesting country, you know, different.
Different.
Most, yes.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Mohammed Assam. What's your name?
Mohammed Assam. I'm Danny. Nice to meet you. This is Lisa.
nice to meet you.
The sister, the brother.
It's my woman.
زنش داداش.
Afghanistan is a beautiful country.
Very much. Very much. First day in Kabul, very interesting. So we'll explore.
See you soon.
Yeah, first very cute interaction, and I think that he talked to me first. It's rare because most people talk to
زیبایی کشور به مردمشه.
دقیقاً.
یعنی دنیایی هم کشورت خوشگل باشه مردمت خوب نباشه به درد نمیخوره. مثلا توریست میره میبینه حال نمیکنه.
دیگه هیچ وقت هم تو اون کشور نمیره، مسافرت هم نمیره دیگه.
And I'm standing here and smiling, but I like it. No, I'm not mama. I'm not mama. Wow. Hello. So we found the market, and there is lots of like street food, and people are so inviting you to try something, and I really cannot like tell you how good the smell is in Afghanistan and how good is meat. Like we had 2 dinners. Food is meat.
میکروفونه؟
آره.
آره؟
آره میکروفونه.
چرا گنده است؟
Like we had
گوفارو فکر کنم.
good the smell is in Afghanistan and how good is meat. Like we had 2 dinners and it was just amazing. Everything we tried so far was wonderful. Yeah, right now we just walk out from our hotel and exploring very random neighborhood, just the street where we live. And yeah, it's one of the chillest.
توریستا میرن همینجوری قدم میزنن بی هدف، در صورتی که کابل یه سری جاهای خوشگل داره، همین بره ببینه خیلی براش جذابه. مثلا باغ بابا رو تو دیدی؟ چه میدونم مقبره ظاهرشاه هست. 1000 تا جا داره کابل. ما یه ویدیو دیده بودیم نشونش میداد، یا سمت پروان اون قصر نوروز هست،
بازارهاش هستن، بازار
خیلی چیزا دیدنی داره.
Area in Afghanistan, we were in Mazar, and right now we are in the capital. I really don't know like the structure of the city, what is the city center, what is like markets, busy area. We just randomly walking on the street without our guide. It's like again the first time we're walking without our guide, and yeah, at the beginning we were a little bit we had a mixed feelings about it because
I would say we went through waves, you know?
Yeah, because filming is like, as I said before, it's like tricky, and yeah, we had some different experience so far, so we are
مثل که مشکلاتی داره نمیذارن فیلم بگیری، به خاطر این میگه یکم یه احساس چی میگن نامطمئن بوده دیگه، یه جوریه خیالش راحت نیست.
Careful, and yeah, without a guide, like we imagined people will approach you speaking with their like native language, not English, but so far everybody is
Yeah, I think especially
چرا ممنوع میکنه فیلم برای چه مسجد گنده
around for a long time, so like and the thing is for us we're kind of like driving to the border, we're a bit stressed. How is it gonna be?
Yeah.
And we're at the border, we're very chill. Everybody's drinking tea there. It's like very slow paced. Windows we were going crazy, just filming everything.
مرز قندوز ورود زده.
Everything was super chill. Then in Mazar, we got a bit of like, hey, don't film this, don't film that.
yeah.
Kabul, I think, was internationally very influenced. They're also very familiar with people from, I think, most international city by far, and especially in certain times, I think there were a lot of people here. So far, it's very chill. Very
Yeah,
chill.
very chill, and most people talk English to us, so it was unexpectedly.
همه
And
انگلیسی بلدن.
nobody is asking like about the
حرف میزنن، مردم حرف میزنن اونجا. جالبه براشون.
The guide about the cameras. We are walking like for 20 minutes exploring, and yeah, I'm surprised by everything right now. It's like very different world, but yeah, much more beggars that what we haven't seen yet, but
Beggars
the country has
بگر میشه گدا فکر کنم، درسته؟
much more beggars.
اگه اشتباه نکنم که گدا زیاده. Beggars.
that what we haven't seen yet, but the country has I don't know if I should say it. Maybe later I will share my thoughts more freely. And right now we will continue our exploration of Kabul by car, and we are going to Birds Market, famous Birds Market. It's as our guide said, very authentic and unique place also, so I expect to see birds. Of course, Danny want to buy some traditional clothing, and yeah, it's not a common thing for us. We usually don't do it, but here, as you can see, we're all dressed up, and yeah,
احتمالاً همونه.
all dressed up, and yeah, the traffic is Kabul is like different thing. It's so alive, so busy, a little bit like Sri Lanka. Like you see the tuk-tuks, you see people selling bananas, bread, their vehicles.
برای همونجا هستی شیطان. برق رفت. ممنونم. معلومم؟
آره بابا.
بلحظه واسه. با تشکر از پزشکیان. خوشگل شدم.
عالی.
بریم اینو ادامه بدیم. چندیم؟ 11 یکم ببینیم ازش. پراید همه جا هستش.
چه خوشگلم درست کردن.
پراید کره چینیه، ایرانی ها نیستن. پراید کره.
Like Sri Lanka, like you see the tuk-tuks, you see people selling bananas, bread on their vehicles. So yeah, very interesting scenery, and let's go to the market.
How are you today?
Oh, nice hats.
بازار دیگه همه چی دار.
Famous hats. I'll go.
It's mixed with the different types of ethnicity of the people. We are going to see the blacksmiths.
سیگار دیگه سیگار فروشی ها واسه
آره آره
Going to see the blacksmiths.
این
نه
چیزای
گوشیه ماده گوشیه
آره از این وسیله جانبیه.
هنسفریه
Blacksmiths.
اگه باشی مونیتور به اون گندگی نیاز نداره که
منشم مدلشو گذاشتم.
کار چه باحال اینجوری اما
آره.
برای ژانر فیلم ترسناک خوبه
Wow, this is melon.
Yeah. And so we arrived at the market, and yeah, Kabul is very different from what we saw. Like we see a very contrast things. We see the buildings modern, brand new, and at the same time very old houses on the hill look super amazing. And yeah, of course the highlight is the market and the business.
ساختمونای خیلی جدید داره
قدیمی.
هم بافت قدیمی که اینا کنار همه جالبه براش
And overall, like the life here we see. Woo, here we've got some carpet session. Yeah, very nice carpets. And yeah, pretty much everything you can buy here, starting with ending with hats, sandals, and super loud, and it's hard to even walk here.
به هر شهری بری همچین بازاری داره
آره.
تو تمام شهرها هستش
غیر ممکن اصلا نباشه.
بعد از این بازارها پخش میکنن تو مغازهایی که کوچولوتره سطح شهر
That's where the bird market begins? That's where the bird market begins? Yeah.
Wow.
That's an eagle, huh? Wow. There you go. Wow.
Cool.
We even have eagles here.
Oh, you hear probably the sound, and yeah, now I'm starting to understand why this market is called bird market. It's because we see all kind of birds starting with pigeons and even eagles, parrots, everything. And yeah, they are very, very loud and cute. And I was interested, like, why people sell all this
راست میگه صداش چه بلنده نگاه.
very loud and cute. And
همه سر صدا میکنن.
I was interested, like, why people
اینجا باشه هر روز صدای اینا رو میاد.
اون دیگه
عادی میشه
براش عادی شده.
اون صدا همه دیوونه میشه. باید دور شلوغ باشه.
sell all this kind of birds, and they just love birds, keep them at home like they are friends, entertainment. I don't know.
Big bird right there.
من خیلی توتی دوست دارم.
Little small parrots. I had this one when I was a kid.
جا بله خالی.
Wow, so many dates, so many spices. Just how I like it. Yeah, the smell, everything.
Here's the almonds we had yesterday.
Oh wow, yeah, it's a crazy good almonds. I never tried it before and it's crazy good. So it's starting to get busier and busier and my social anxiety is rising up because like
میگه داره بازار شلوغ‌تر میشه. ترس اجتماعی هم داره از جای شلوغ.
خود خانومه
فکر کنم زد بمقه.
and my social anxiety is rising up because like yeah, really good amount of people here now. I don't know what is like time of the day or it's always like that. So yeah, but very, very cool things. Everybody is like letting us go first. If
خوبه جدی باحال اینجوری هم فقط پشتمون یکم خیلی تاریکه
اشکال نداره
ولی باحاله خوشمان آمده
the day or it's always like that. So yeah, but very, very cool things. Everybody is like letting us go first if there were a situation on a bridge. So people were very kind to us. They let us go first. So yeah.
خیلی مهربونن با ما
آره 100%
اول اونا صحبت میکنن میخندن
Feel like any aggression. Otherwise, everybody is very, very welcoming. Mandi?
حراجش کردیم بدو بیا این بر بازار انجام هست دیگه ماهی 500
این بیاد بازارش یا خدا
دیوانه خونه هست
Mandi? Yeah, pomegranates. Wow. The market was much busier than expected and much more tougher for me. I'm like, I have some sort of social anxieties and it will be natural to ask, so why do you come to Afghanistan with your social anxieties? But yeah, it's totally fine as long as
More
I
chilled in
have...
India, that's for sure.
That's
پله
پول نه آره.
روشو پوشوندن پارچه انداختن
it's totally fine as long as
More
I
chilled in
have...
India, that's for sure.
از جا شلو
آها پس ربطی نداره به افغانستان
That's for sure. It's more chilled than India, and as long as I have my big man near me, I'm like secured. It's fine. Still a little bit tricky, but no bad attitude. It's just their way of life. Super rushed, super loud, super.
Basically, these guys are carrying like hundreds of kilos and they just rush in.
خانم خیلی کمه
خانم هست که خیلی
کمه بیشتر آقایون هستن
بعد توریستان راجبه این حرف نمیزنن در صورتی که به چشم میاد دیگه مثلا تو به عنوان خارجی رفتی توی یک کشور میبینی همه مردن
تو بازاراشون تو خیابوناشون همه مردن اصلا هیچ خانومی خیلی کم یعنی شاید از هر 10 تا خانم یا 10 تا آقا همش 2 تا خانم
That attitude, it's just their way of life. Super rushed, super loud, super
Basically, these guys are carrying like hundreds of kilos and they just rushing through with it.
Yes, they're like traffic.
They're not getting paid by the hour; they're getting paid by the job. So my guess.
Yeah, the guys with the trucks. It's the most complicated part because the market is beautiful, the products is beautiful, birds, everything. So yeah, right now we are walking near the very interesting like pond or something.
فاضلاب میکنن توش به نظرت نمیکنن آجی.
آخه روده اینقدر اینجوری
آبش
تمیز
Now
ثابت راکت مونده در جریان نیست.
we are walking near the very interesting like pond or something, but it's like a trash pond or what? Yeah, very like smelly area. But we wanted to
آشغال
see
میگیریختن
some
داخلش بو بد میده.
monument of the girl. I heard a story about her. I'll tell you a bit later. And yeah, to change a vibe.
ادامش رو در ویدئویی دیگر ببینیم. مرسی که با ما همراه بود. آقای پزشکیان درود به شرفت. منتخب مردمی حال میکنی ها؟ 4 سال بعد میبینیم. جذابه صحبت های یک کسی که اطلاعات نداره رفته اونجا و آمدانه به نظرم به یه سری مشکلات اشاره نمیکنن، شاید میترسن. تو افغانستان میگه شاید حرف بزنه منو بگیرن و اینا، در صورتی که هرچی میبینی باید بگی، فرقی نمیکنه. مخلص همه دوستان با بوله نه کلازر زیبا همراهتون بودیم. امیدوارم که حال کرده باشید. توی کامنت ها بنویسید پزشکیان متشکریم، درود به شرفت. مخلصیم آقا تا ویدیو بعدی.
خدافظ.